It was weird facing Kristen, because obviously if you know the speech, it was tough. But you know what I was doing from a strategic standpoint, that I wanted to expose another alliance, and they would keep me because they need to, there's two alliances in there. But the problem is that nobody changes their minds in there, and there was a whole brigade. But it was a great exit speech, right? You loved it. It's a big social game. You really have to have a good social game, and you got to be able to handle the downtime, the alone time, and if you don't have someone you can talk to. My guy was Brendan, but I didn't want to expose that I was very good friends with Brendan, so I didn't talk to him as much. But if I had someone to talk to, it would have been easier. That's a hard thing to do. So go into the house, make an alliance with someone so you can talk to them. You need a friend. Hayden and Lane at the end, yes, I never would expected them to be the bottom two, the last two standing. And about the brigade, obviously I knew there was three of them. Hayden, Lane, and Matt were friends. Hearing and finding out that Enzo started it and was part of it, big shock to me. That was the big shock because he played a great social game. Nobody suspected him. I would have loved Enzo to win this game. I think he played a great social game. Winning the thing, Hayden can win it. He's an athlete, but but if it was between Hayden and Lane, I would have done Hayden. Yeah, Hayden for sure. I think people have a problem because of entertainment. They're missing their TV. That's not a big. I have no problem missing it because you know what? I deal with it. They also. The biggest thing is family. Obviously, that's everyone's answer should be family. But the biggest thing in here, besides that, if you don't like someone, you still have to see them every day, and it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to still have conversations with someone you really don't want to have a conversation with. I think Brendan and I have a lot of things in common. That's what I really liked about him. He responsible, clean, smart, intelligent, triathlete. He cared about people. I think other people misread him because he was with Rachel, and I understand it because you know what, Rachel, personality-wise, people didn't click with her. She's a nice person. She just did things that didn't please other people. Brendan wants to be with her. I respected that about him. I would protect them both too. I had no problem. And people would always shoot her down. And look, if you're going to start up with someone, she's going to react. I think it was just everybody blew everything out of the proportion. I think she's a nice girl. She has some quirks. You're not married to her. You're gonna have to deal with it. So does everybody. I think Brittany was mean. I think she's lewd. She says comments that people don't like, and I think that's wrong. I think that's worse than with Rachel. Rachel has some things you don't personality. Okay, she laughs weird. I don't like Brittany how they make fun of people. It's not right. You want to strategically say something that they did wrong? Great. Go after them because they have whatever. I don't want to get into it. Okay, but that was the only thing I didn't like about the house. People will do what they got to do to win the game. I think there are limits for me. I knew Matt was that type of guy. I right away read him well. I knew he was lying. There was something about him. He was a gamer. He would do anything he can to win the game. So I knew that. And he wants to do it great. But you know what? When you come out of the house, I hope he's not like that. And karma may come back to him. As they say, karma is a bad lady. And we'll see. First of all, walking into the house is the greatest feeling in the world. You've been waiting for that moment. You finally get in there, which is why I reacted to a weird Mazel Tov type thing. But greatest feeling to know you're in this house. Every day I was saying, I can't believe I'm in Big Brother. So that's a great feeling. But greatest memory in that house for me has got to be winning when Brittany, the have and have not, when Brittany said she was choking and I won the have not, that I didn't have to go on slop that week. Because I thought I was losing. I thought I was going to be on slop for that week. So honestly, that was the one. And seeing Brittany choke is probably a good thing also.